some of the down-ballot local races in the Tampa Bay area, Republicans also made solid gains.
Hillsborough County voters elected Susie Lopez to be their state attorney, rejecting Andrew Warren, who had won 2 elections before being removed from the job by Governor DeSantis. The governor cited statements signed by Warren pledging not to prosecute cases involving abortion or gender-affirming care. But a federal judge found that DeSantis violated the Florida Constitution and First Amendment in suspending Warren for those reasons. Republicans also picked up 1 additional Hillsborough County Commission seat and the job of clerk of courts. In Pinellas, Republicans picked up 2 more county commission seats held by Democrats. A Moms for Liberty candidate was defeated for school board in Pinellas. Instead, voters elected first-time candidate Katie Blacksburg. Property tax increases to pay for education were okayed in both Pinellas and Hillsborough. The community investment tax also passed in Hillsborough.
Carmen, why did Republicans do so well at the county level, especially places like Hillsborough?
I think, one, it's the hard work by the Republican Party. We really invested more money than we ever have into this election cycle. We had a ton of volunteers. We were out door knocking, just all sorts of things for they get out the vote. But I too think that, again, people are struggling. They want common sense solutions to the economic problems that we're facing. And I think our Board of County Commission people, especially here in Hillsborough, we're tired of the property taxes. We're tired of, the overbuilding, and hopefully we've gotten people in that can do more common sense legislation.
Daniel, the marquee race in Hillsborough County was the state attorney's race between Susie Lopez and Andrew Warren. A lot of money was pushed in, especially from out-of-town billionaires, into the Warren race, opposing Warren. Monique Worrell, who was in a similar position in Osceola and Orange County, she won, kind of the opposite of what happened to Andrew Warren. What do you make of what happened to Andrew Warren and Susie Lopez?
One of the great lies in politics is when one politician says, "My close friend, my dear friend, Alan, my good friend." Alan, Chad Chronister was supposed to be a good friend of Andrew Warren.
Talking about the sheriff of Hillsborough County.
And he stabbed him in the back. He could disagree with him, but he jumped on the bandwagon. And when they were supposed to be actually be friends. This also pointed out that once again they brought up the Blofeld-like image of George Soros sitting in some mountain redoubt, petting his cat and plotting against George. The idea that they introduced Soros to this campaign is absolutely ridiculous.
They tied Warren to Soros.
Yeah, George Soros, but it's a name that carries so many images, negative images, especially with Republicans, that they just couldn't help themselves. And it's a shame.
And Susie Lopez had support from her own billionaires, though. She had support from
well, those
the
billionaires are
Adelsons
okay.
Okay.
Those they're fine. They're just fine.
So Daryl, we just have a few seconds left. What do you make of? I mean, the Republicans did well in Pinellas County too.
Absolutely. They picked up a couple of seats on the county commission over there, so it's a strong Republican control right now. But Republicans did well across the state of Florida. I mean, it's quite apparent when you just look at the numbers. And the Democrats had hoped to pick up some seats in the legislature. They didn't. The good news for Democrats is Republicans once again have a supermajority. How is that good news? There's nobody to blame but Republicans if these problems don't get solved. And the big problems are the condominiums in Florida, the issue that they have to engage in maintenance and pay for the maintenance cost, and also property insurance rates in Florida, which everyone is upset with, Republicans and Democrats. So if they don't fix it, the finger's going to be pointed at the Republicans and nobody else.
And skyrocketing electricity
That's a political
costs
opportunity,
too.
yes.